Gentlemen, tonight it's March 6th. On a Monday night, I have a very unique signing up today. This is my main event on the undercard as an amateur. We have 6 amateur fight. This will be the main event. I have Raul, Quintero, and David Solorzano officially both signed tonight. Will be the main event on the undercard. So now let's start off, Raul. Your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, come from a very solid fighting foundation, and I know you for a long time, watching you make your MMA debut a few years ago. Finally have an opportunity to have you fight on the Dragon House 25 on the April 22nd upcoming fight card. So let's talk a little bit about you, where you're coming from, what's your martial art background, who you're training with, all that.
My name is Raul Quintero. I'm fighting out of Santa Cruz, California. I got my black belt from Master Claudio Franza in December of 2015. And basically, I'm primarily a jiu-jitsu practitioner and kind of, working my hands a little bit more to build my game a little bit more well-rounded.
And I know you 2-0, that's undefeated on the amateur, and both 2-0 coming off like the first minute and a half. You submitted the person?
I don't know, something like
that. Something like that. I know it's the first fight when you're making your amateur debut in Salinas, when I'm watching you fight, you just boom, as soon as the bell rang, double legs, take the guy down, rear naked choke. It was outstanding, flawless win. So
I remember you trying to get me to commit to a fight.
Yeah.
Before I even stepped in the cage.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, hey, Raul, can you fight on my show? This guy's a beast, And then at the time you were a brown belt, and then now you're a black belt. So now, what's your preparation and what's your outcomes of preparing for this upcoming fight?
Well, I'm of course always training my jiu-jitsu. Even though I might have more experience on the ground, you never know. Something that can always happen. So I see that David's style is like a wrestling kind of sprawl and brawl kind of style, and I think it's a good matchup because it's going to be an exciting fight in that sense, where you don't just have somebody who's a striker, no ground game, or a guy who's got ground game and no striking. Dave's very powerful. He's also got a good wrestling style, so I think it's going to be an exciting fight to watch. And
this fight is
for people who've been coming out to watch and stuff, and get to kind of test it out a little bit, but want to see me go a little further. I think this is probably going to be my toughest bout. And,
absolutely, and then vice versa. I think Dave never fought anybody. I know he fought the last fight, he lost to a D1 wrestler. The guys keep taking him down. He never fought anybody, got the kind of jiu-jitsu game you're bringing on board. So now, Dave, let's talk about you. I know you are one of the upcoming fighters from the Dragon House. I know you're still a white belt 2-stripe. Need some work on the ground. You've got a decent hand, got a decent wrestling. Now, how do you feel to facing a guys like a Raul, guys who've never been facing that kind of the skill set before? How would you feel on coming up for this fight?
I feel excited, not really intimidated. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. Just trying to level my game up, trying to see what's out there. That's it. I'm looking forward to this fight. That's it.
So, in this particular, mental preparation, preparing for fighting a really wild, strong credibility black belt, what's your mental game to prepare for this fight?
My mental game, just stay focused, try to go for the W, don't be weak-minded, don't get scared, just go in and handle business, that's it.
Right. So now, Raul, any particular training, drill, or any special training, strategy prepare for David?
I'll be looking for that, looking out for that 1-2. He's got a powerful 1-2 combo. So, I definitely got to keep it in mind that, he's got a lot of power behind his strikes. So I want to keep the distance, and I'm going to play a lot of my stand-up as well. Try to get more comfortable with getting in and breaking the distance and stuff. But sticking to my basics, and again, like David said, trying to get that W, not going for any less or any more.
That's all I can tell all the MMA fight fans out there. We've never done a video interview with both fighters at the same time. This is the first time, and first time for everything. It just happened to be those two guys like the meeting with each other and just having a handshake before the fight. This is a very, very important fight. We're trying to make a statement at the Dragon House 25. Also will be a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So I'd like to draw some attention to the MMA world in the Bay Area. So can't miss it. So now if people want to get a hold of you, buy tickets, get tickets from you to watching you fight, how can people get a hold of you?
They can either reach me on social media or, give me contact on my phone. I'm sure a lot of you guys got my digits, but if not, I'll reach out to you guys. And,
what's your Facebook and what's your Instagram?
You can check me out on just Raul Quintero. Look up my page, or you can look me up on Instagram, Proud East, and or I'll put my number out there so you guys can get a hold of me.
Sounds awesome. Now, Dave, if anyone want to get a hold of you watching you this big fight, how can people get a hold of you?
You guys can contact me on my personal phone, 415-254-8121, or on social media. My Instagram is TheSilentKiller94. Also on Facebook, you can hit me up at David Solo.
Awesome. So, do you have any sponsor you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Greg Amundsen, CrossFit, of course, Claudio Franza Jiu-Jitsu, Coalition 95, Raul Quintero, Raul Castillo Martial Arts, and Foodsmith, my new sponsor.
Foodsmith. You have any sponsor you want to shout out to, Dave?
I have no sponsors, but I am looking for sponsors. But I want to shout out to my family, my friends, and to Dragon House. Just thank you for supporting me. That's it.
Well, anybody want to come watch this Warriors? Throw it down April 22nd at the Dragon House 25 in San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Please come check it out. This fight card won't disappoint anybody. We have about 20 fights on the card, 6 amateur and 14 professional bouts, including 2 titles and 3 female fights on the fight card. For more information about the Dragon House 25 fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Please giving us a like on the Dragon House MMA fan page on Facebook, and please subscribe our YouTube channel. And thank you for all the love and support. And one last thing you want to shout out to all the MMA fight fans in the Bay, Raul?
I just want to say thank you to all my supporters throughout all the years, and all my training partners. Hope you guys can make it. It's going to be exciting.
So I know both you guys are fighting at 145 pound and a featherweight. And what do you walk around weighing?
Right now, I'm looking at about 160, so I got some weight to cut.
So what do you walk around today?
Today I'm walking around 150 because I have a fight this Saturday actually. But yeah, usually I'm walking around 160.
Sounds good. So look like pretty small, pretty light. You're almost on there, only 10 or 15 pounds away. This is the biggest fight we ever have put it together on the Dragon House 25, and I'm looking really forward to have Raul to fight and have David put this with my main event, striker versus grappler, and classic matchup. So can't wait to see it. So good to have you on board. Look forward to see you. Look forward to see the upcoming guys. You guys want to get a handshake? All right.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the fight. No problem.
Awesome. We're going to do a little face off. All right. Sounds good. We'll see you guys on April 22nd.